Welcome, friends who love to explore. We're going to a land with so many different things to see. It's a place where amazing nature and the spirit of people come together in a lively and unforgettable way. This is Colombia. It's a country at the very top of South America, right by the equator. It has so many kinds of beautiful views. From sunny Caribbean beaches to the tall, grand Andes mountains, Colombia tells stories of people from a very long time ago, pretty old towns, and a strong new spirit. This country is so full of life. It's like a beautiful song made of things you see, hear, and feel, calling out to people who want to explore. Here, you can walk through streets painted in all sorts of colors, where you can feel the history from every balcony and old stone street. You can look at big cities that stretch up to the sky, showing how smart people are and how things can become new again. Picture yourself in the middle of lots of green coffee farms or jumping into warm jungle waterfalls. Think about clean beaches that go on as far as you can see, perfect for quiet times to think. Colombia is not just a place to go, it's something you feel and do. A trip into the real heart of South America. In this video, we will take a trip through some of Colombia's most amazing places, finding the wonderful things waiting there in 2025. We will learn about all its different cultures, be amazed by its beautiful nature, and maybe learn something new about ourselves too. So, get ready to see, hear, and feel, and open your hearts. Let's jump into the best Colombian experience together. Welcome to Colombia, the lively center of South America. Let's dive into the ultimate Colombian experience. Our trip starts in a city that looks like it came out of an old storybook, Cartagena de Indias. Here, on the shiny Caribbean coast, old history stands strong while warm tropical winds blow gently. The old walled city, a special place called a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is the heart of this lovely spot. Walking on these old walls not only gives you a look into the past, but also amazing views of the blue sea meeting the busy new city. When you go inside the walls, you find lots of winding stone streets, and each turn shows something new and nice. The buildings are wonderful to look at. Big old houses painted in bright, happy colors. Balconies full of bright bougainvillea flowers have purple and pink flowers spilling over them. We have to talk about the big Castillo San Felipe de Barajas when we talk about Cartagena. This huge fort built smartly on San Lazaro Hill shows how good Spanish soldiers were at building. Walking around its walls, you can almost hear the sound of cannons and soldiers shouting. The views from the top are the best, showing a stunning look over the city and the water around it. As the day starts to end, making a special trip to Café del Mar, on top of the city walls, is like a special tradition. Here, as the sun goes down under the Caribbean Sea, you can sip a cool drink and think about what you saw during the day. Cartagena really is a city that is wonderful for all your senses. From the old city on the coast, we travel away from the sea, going up into the Andes Mountains to find Medellin, a city that has changed in a big and amazing way. People used to talk about Medellin carefully, but now it's known for new ideas, being strong, and a happy feeling that spreads to others. It's tucked in the Aburra Valley and is lovingly called the city, where it always feels like spring because of its nice mild weather. Medellin's story is about a very big change. The city has worked hard to leave its difficult times behind, using new ideas for its people and projects to make the city better. Maybe the best sign of this is the metro cable system. These cable cars fly high above the neighborhoods, connecting communities that used to be far from the city center. A ride on the metro cable gives you amazing wide views of the big city. Medellin is a strong sign of what can happen when people work together with a good plan and strong will. Our exploring now takes us even higher, to the big city of Bogotá, Colombia's capital. High up in the Andes, more than 2,600 meters up, Bogotá is a place where the air is cool, and you can feel history everywhere. How big Bogotá is can seem a bit much at first, but its heart is in its old center, La Candelaria. La Candelaria is an amazing area, with many narrow, twisty stone streets with old-time houses on each side. For amazing views of this huge city and the flatlands around it, you must take a trip up Monserrate Mountain. Bogotá is a city made rich by its places of culture, and two museums are places you really have to see. The Museo del Oro, or Gold Museum, has an amazing collection of gold things made by people before the Spanish came. Just as interesting is the Botero Museum, which shows art from Colombia's most famous artist, Fernando Botero. Bogotá, with its rich history, lively art scene, and special charm from being so high up, offers a very good experience for any traveler. We now go to an area that makes you think of one of Colombia's most loved exports, the Eje Cafetero, or Coffee Triangle. This green hilly area is where the magic of Colombian coffee starts. The land itself is amazing to look at, like a quilt of green coffee farms growing on very steep hills. The Coffee Triangle has many pretty old-style towns, and each one is special. Salento, with its colorful old buildings and busy main square, is maybe the most famous. From Salento, you can easily get to the amazing Cocora Valley, where the Quindio wax palm tree grows. Another great spot in the area is Finlandia, a town that not as many people visit, which has a real peaceful feeling. The best way to feel the real spirit of the Coffee Triangle is by visiting an old-style coffee farm, or finca. Many fincas have tours where you really get involved and can learn all about how coffee is made, from start to finish. The Eje Cafetero is more than just a place. It's an experience where you can see, smell, taste, hear, and touch things. Our trip now takes us back to the wonderful Caribbean coast, but this time to a place where wild nature is the most important thing. Tayrona National Natural Park. This protected paradise is an amazing mix of green tropical rainforest and perfect golden beaches. Exploring Tayrona is an adventure all by itself. The park has many walking paths going through it, winding through thick rainforests, showing secret little bays and places where you can see a lot. The beaches in Tayrona are very famous and each one is different. Cabo San Juan is maybe the most famous and special with its pretty twin bays. For those who want to feel closer to this clean, natural place, camping overnight in the park is something you'll never forget. It is important to know that Tayrona National Park is a natural place that can be easily hurt, and saving it is very important. The number of visitors is often limited to protect its easy-to-upset balance, so planning before you go is a very good idea. Tayrona National Park offers a really deep getaway into a world where you can see how beautiful nature can be. For those who want excitement, our trip now takes us to San Gil, known by many as Colombia's adventure capital. Tucked in the hilly Santander area, this lively town is a fun place for people who like excitement. The strong Rio Suarez and Rio Fontes rivers are where you can have some of South America's most exciting whitewater rafting trips. The special kind of land in the area makes it a great spot for paragliding. Besides these main exciting things to do, San Gil and the places around it offer bungee jumping, going down waterfalls with ropes, mountain biking, and canyoning. But just a short, pretty drive from the exciting town of San Gil is a calm and quiet place. Barichara. Often called the most beautiful old town in Colombia, Barichara is very different from the super exciting things to do in San Gil. Going into Barichara is like stepping into the past. The difference between San Gil and Barichara offers a perfect mix for travelers who want both excitement and rest. This nice mix of two different things makes the Santander area a special place that really makes you want to visit. Tatacoa Desert, a strange Mars-like place. Our Colombian exploring now takes a big turn, leading us to a place that feels almost like it's from another planet, the Tatacoa Desert. It's in the Huila area, and it's not the kind of sandy desert you usually think of, but a big dry forest in a warm place. The Tatacoa Desert is mostly split into two different areas, each with its own special colors and rock shapes. The Cuzco area, often called the Red Desert, has lots of reddish-brown canyons that twist and turn and rocks shaped in fancy ways. The second area, called Los Hoyos, shows a different but equally amazing sight. One of the most amazing things about the Tatacoa Desert is how super clear the stars look. Far from the city lights, the night sky here shows so many bright stars, planets, and groups of stars. Life in the Tatacoa Desert has learned to live in its tough conditions, with tough cactus plants, bushes with thorns, and animals that can live in tough places. A visit to the Tatacoa Desert is a trip into a place of deep quiet and a simple, strong kind of beauty. Our trip now goes deep into the place that's like the lungs for our world, the giant Amazon rainforest. Colombia has a big part of this huge wild place with many kinds of plants and animals, and the way into this amazing place is the town of Leticia. Going on a river trip from Leticia means entering a world full of living things. The Amazon River itself and all its smaller rivers are what keep this natural place alive. Keep a close watch for the famous pink river dolphins, coming up smoothly from the cloudy waters. Jungle walks with a guide give you a chance to go further into this natural place with many connected parts. The Amazon is also home to many groups of native people who have lived peacefully with the rainforest for hundreds of years. For those who are really adventurous, spending a night in a jungle cabin or even in a hammock under the stars is something you've never experienced before. A trip into the Colombian Amazon is not just a trip. It is a journey into the wildest part of our world. It is wild, natural, and you'll absolutely never forget it. For our second to last stop, we get away to the perfect Caribbean waters, to the San Andres and Providencia group of islands. San Andres, the bigger and more built up of the main islands, is famous for its sea of 7 colors, because the water looks like it has 7 different colors. San Andres is a popular place for people looking for sun, sand, and lots of colorful sea animals. The island has beautiful beaches all around it, like Sprat Bight, perfect for swimming and lying in the sun. The big coral reefs around the island make it a great place for people who love to snorkel and scuba dive. A short flight or boat ride from San Andres is its smaller, quieter sister island, Providencia. Providencia offers a Caribbean trip that's more far away and natural. The coral reef around Providencia is one of the biggest barrier reefs in the Americas. The local island culture of this group of islands is an interesting mix of English, Spanish, African, and pirate ways. Whether you choose the more busy and fun San Andres, or the peaceful and private Providencia, this group of islands offers a Caribbean getaway you won't forget. As our exploring of Colombia's wonders is coming to an end, it's smart to learn some useful things to make sure our trip in 2025 is smooth, and we learn and enjoy a lot. First, let's think about the best time to visit this land with many different parts. Usually the driest months, which are often thought to be the best for travel, are from December to March, and then again from July to August. The money in Colombia is the Colombian peso, often called COP for short. While you can use credit and debit cards in many places in bigger cities, it's always a good idea to carry some cash, especially if you go to places in the countryside. The main language of Colombia is Spanish. Learning a few simple Spanish phrases will definitely make your trip better, and the local people will really like it. About safety, Colombia has made big improvements in the last few years, and is mostly a safe country for tourists who are careful like they normally would be. Colombia is often seen as a place that doesn't cost too much to visit, and you get a lot for what you pay. These useful tips, from when to visit to understanding local ways and safety, are meant to go well with your wish to explore. And so, our trip through the different and amazing views of Colombia for 2025 is over. We have traveled from the old city walls of Cartagena to the new ideas and energy of Medellin. We have gone up to the culture high in the mountains of Bogotá, walked through the hills of the coffee triangle that smell so good, and been amazed by the wild beauty where Tarona's rainforest meets the sea. From the exciting feeling of San Gil, to the calm beauty of Barachara, from the strange and dreamlike places of the Tatacoa Desert, to the wild center of the Amazon, and finally, to the perfect island heavens of San Andres and Providencia, Colombia, has shown itself as a land of amazing differences and deep meaningful experiences. It is a country where you use all your senses, a place where old ways meet new energy, and where the friendliness of its people is something every traveler will always remember in their heart. Colombia in 2025 is more than just a place to go. It's asking you to come explore, find new things, and meet people. It's a trip filled with fun surprises all the time, a land that feels very special and deep, offering stories about being strong, being beautiful, and always being happy. Whether you are someone who has traveled a lot with a backpack looking for new places, newly married couples looking for a romantic trip, or someone who loves excitement and wants a new adventure, Colombia has a special story just for you. The special feeling of this wonderful South American place is ready for you to find out. Like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more adventures, and tell us in the comments which place